Why should someone date me? I don't know, I'm a normal bloke. Like, I feel like that's quite hard to find nowadays. Like,
No, you're actually
some of the
right.
blokes I know are fucking weird. Like,
I'm normal. I love
I'm
that.
not. Like, so there's that.
Hello, and welcome back to Single Sounds, the only podcast that helps singles find a date via audio interview. I'm Katie Mack, the host and creator of Single Sounds, and I'm going to my first ever Thursday event this week. If you don't know what that is, it's a singles event where everyone in the room is single. The only single event I've been to before this was my own event a couple of weeks ago. So I'm sure it'll be quite a different experience, not to host, but to be a participant. The reason I'm telling you this is because I thought it'd be nice to shout out that if anyone wants to come this week to the same event, just message me on Instagram, either at Single Sounds or my personal, which you can find in the description of this episode. And I'll let you know which one we are going to, so you can have someone there if you don't have anyone else to go with, or if you just don't fancy going completely solo, because I do think that is quite brave and it's not for everyone, including myself. And now I'll introduce you to another single male who probably also will be there this Thursday. This week's guest is a self-proclaimed normal bloke, and he has been to Thursday events before, unlike me. So naturally, I asked him for top tips. He has so many passions, which we think is a great green flag on this podcast, from Star Wars to yoga. Often this means he is a very busy bloke who is incredibly organised, balancing multiple jobs and far too many friendship groups, but has become much less extroverted over the years, which I'm sure we can all relate to, me especially. However, he would love to find an extroverted long-term partner. Welcome to Single Sounds, the one with the normal bloke. Hello, welcome to Single Sounds.
Hi. You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Felt
How
like
are
you put on
you?
a special voice then for the
Did
for the
I?
entrance.
Did I
yeah.
change?
It's like, hello.
Just be like, hello, welcome. Okay, I won't do that again. That's really funny. We're going to go into your profile
Yeah.
to find out about you. First question is, who are you sexually attracted to?
Yeah, women.
And what you're looking for?
Yeah, ideally something long term, I guess, at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any height age preferences?
I suppose age-wise, yeah, probably like 23 upwards.
Okay.
Just because I feel like everyone else is too young.
Yeah.
Giving it a go, it's always like they don't know what they're doing with their lives. sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's fine if they're younger than 23 and they know what they're doing with themselves and their ambitions and whatnot. They're driven enough to get there. Fine, but I don't have time to
Yeah.
be a mentor. Sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Like a business mentor.
Do you know what I mean?
Or like a life coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's not what I'm trying to be. Like, I've got my own goals to like work on. I'll support anyone I'm with to get to where they're going, but I don't need to like point them in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want someone that's completely lost, which is fair.
Yeah.
I've definitely been there, and it's not something that anyone else can really also help you with. You kind of have to figure it out yourself.
Yeah. You have to figure it out yourself. You have to like know yourself before I think you can open yourself up to someone else.
Yeah,
properly
exactly.
Anyway, so
Do you have an upper age limit?
30, probably 32. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I think if the right person was the right person. Like,
Yeah, fair.
I don't really know. Probably 30, around there.
Yeah.
One of my housemates is 30 and she acts like a 21-year-old, so... yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay. And where would you like to date?
London. Yeah. Anywhere London, really. Even slightly outside London. I'm in East, aren't I? So it's easy for me to get into Essex and Kent, quite honestly.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier, actually. Quite a lot of my friends have moved out there now just because it's like cheaper and actually easy to get into London.
Exactly, yeah. I drive, so I can easily get around. And
Yeah.
then I'm in London.
Yeah.
For London. Like
Like
best of everything.
We're going to move on to the 3As. So the first section is acceptance, which is, will they be accepting of your flaws and your quirks? The first question is, what is your toxic trait?
I just don't like people. Maybe that's quite
There we go, we
toxic.
found one.
Yeah. I don't know. When I was younger, I was such an extrovert. Like, I'd
Me too.
be the social animal. I'd be like the one organising all the nights out, all the prees, all the drinking games. I'd be, you know, at the freshers events at
Yeah.
uni, like getting everyone to get to know each other. Like, that was me. I was like the course rep and all that jazz. Like,
Course rep.
I was such
That
a,
kind of
I was
person.
so busy. I was so busy, and yeah. Now I'm just like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, it's the same routine, nothing chat. Like, I don't really care what your favorite color is, or like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't care.
That's such a shit question.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like,
No, but people
start
ask
with
it. Yeah,
shit
yeah.
questions like that. Like, what music you into? Why does that matter? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
You're not
Like,
gonna.
are you
like,
listening to the same headphones as they are? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, very rarely are you going to be splitting an AirPod. Do you know what I mean?
And it's normally to watch something though, like on a train.
Exactly. You're not
Like,
listening to Spotify
yeah.
playlist on like with one headphone each. Like, come on now.
You just listen to your
The
own
only time
music.
it matters is if you're going to like a rave or a concert or a
Yeah.
festival together. But then
But even then, like,
even then, it's like if
you
you're
could
with
be
someone,
open to new stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just, oh yeah, I know you don't like this, but I've got 2 tickets. Will you come with me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Right now, I'll come with you to some shite that you like, and I think is like drab, like whatever.
But it's an experience.
Exactly. Like, yeah. That's probably my toxic trait. I'm just bored of people at this point.
Yeah.
Or bored of new people.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's. I do think though, when you get to a certain age, you kind of get saturated with the amount of friends you already have.
Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
someone has to be. I always say this. Someone has to be like really special to then be accepted into like my close circle nowadays.
I have
because-
like 4 or 5 different friends groups right,
Yeah.
that I have to split time with, in addition to family.
Yeah, it's tiring.
I'm always looking for like opportunities to merge those friends groups. So like I'm having a Halloween party, I'm getting everyone there just so that I can just tick one thing off.
Yeah, it'd be like seen
And
friends.
I've seen them all,
Yeah.
like for the quarter or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Genuinely.
I feel like it's quarterly quota at like work or something. Like, have I done this? Yes. Right. Q3 results. Oh, I haven't ticked them off yet.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
no.
them. Yeah.
Like, it does get a bit like that, and that's fine. That's just how life develops and whatnot. But yeah, new people. Like, I've got enough people already.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm spending time getting to know someone new, they have to be like worth the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I 100%
I'm a busy
agree.
person. Like, that's probably quite toxic. I'm so busy.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'd say that was my toxic trait as well. I always get moaned out by people that are like, "Oh, you're never free."
Yeah.
It's like, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've had the experience of me having to rearrange. Like, you know, I can't sit here and say
That wasn't
You
your
know
fault,
what I mean?
to be fair. But yeah,
I'm.
you did have to try and fit in a lot that evening, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like, I try and do too much.
Yeah,
I'm
like back to back stuff.
I'm very organised, so normally it's like it pans out quite nicely for me. And my mates will say I'm like the jammiest person alive, because like anything that would go wrong for someone else, I end up coming out of it like all right. And
Yeah.
it's like how they always.
Scrape
my mate
free.
Sam is always like, "How have you managed that like, again?" But yeah, no. So they're my toxic traits. Probably I'm like try and do too much, busy and wise, and then
Don't like people.
don't like people.
Do you think a lot of that's come from dating with those like shit questions?
Yeah, probably a shit first date. So
Yeah.
I'm just like sat on the date thinking, when's this gonna end? Like,
That is the worst.
ugh. But then after that main first date bit, like you might go out afterwards for like a drink somewhere else.
Yeah,
and
when
they
you-
suddenly open up because the
Yeah.
first initial date bit is
So
out the
awkward.
way.
Yeah.
And it's like, why where was this energy when I wanted it?
Yeah, yeah. What is the nerdiest thing about you? Moving on.
Nerdiest. Oh, well, that's tough, isn't it? It's between a couple of things, really. I'm a massive nerd, actually.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about it. Obviously, for football, being a referee.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be a nerd for football.
Yeah, that'd be a bit
I
weird.
literally have to know the laws of the game inside out, and
Yeah.
have to know context about all the leagues that I'm refereeing in and stuff like that. So I have to be a nerd for that.
Is it useful to know the players as well?
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
because you build a relationship. Like it's a working relationship you build with them. So especially like captains and stuff.
Yeah,
Like you use the captains to manage
the team.
the team.
Yeah.
So you have to have a good rapport with them.
Yeah, to say like control your team basically.
Yeah, and also it's like respect works both ways. Like, so you just like I'll give an example. Millwall ladies captain is a girl called Grace,
Yeah.
and like she'll happily like speak to me on the pit and call me by my name as well. It's not just like ref, You know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, what the fuck was that decision about? And I'll be like, oh, Grace, like, oh, and then it's like, all right, fair enough. It's like nice because you can have that chat while you're running,
Yeah.
and which in football you need to do. You need to take any opportunity you can to like speak to people, but
Yeah.
not disrupt the game. So yeah, football, a nerd for that. Outside of like that and work, I would say Star Wars, and also like definitely Star Wars. Like stupidly nerdy for that. I know an insane amount of knowledge about Star Wars just for no reason. Like, by the way, like there is no reason for me to know this.
How
Like,
do you even like gather this knowledge?
I'm just a sponge.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, take me to a pub quiz and we win. We actually used to do that at uni.
Oh, that's good.
If we were
That's a
like
good skill.
if we were like skint coming up to like student loan day, we would just enter into these like pub quizzes.
Yeah, you
and
win
we
a
just
lot
go
of
and
money.
win, and we just
Yeah.
go and win them because
Yeah.
like me and my mate knew so much random crap. Like, honestly, like just random shite, and I just retain that knowledge for no reason. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, so like Star Wars, and then also like West End musicals. I love
nice.
love a little bit of musical theatre.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah.
Different to Star Wars football. We've got
Yeah,
like,
I bet those
so
two are
many
like
niches.
pretty common. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, West End theatre, musical theatre, like all that stuff.
I love that. I haven't been to theatre in ages. I need to go.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things.
It's
that-
in the Book of Mormon.
Yeah,
Yeah, well good.
it's so good. I'd like to see that again, actually.
I've
only seen it once.
most recently.
Oh, that's a good one. I've
Yeah.
seen that twice.
Yeah, I've seen, and then Mamma Mia, I went on my birthday in January with my
Oh,
friends.
do we have the same birthday? 26.
5th.
Oh,
So.
no. But I actually went for my birthday, which is where I was
What,
like,
Mamma Mia?
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was
this
like
is the same show.
I think it was the 6th time I'd been, to be fair.
Oh, fair, no.
Again, like, just don't know why.
My family took me for my birthday, and it was really good.
Yeah,
Really
it's
enjoyed it.
insane, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to ABBA Voyage?
Not yet.
Well good.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
I-
like round the corner from where I live. So.
I'm trying to get my friends to go. It's quite expensive, so I'm trying to
Yeah,
be
it's-
like, come on, we need
Make
to
it a big
go."
thing. Make it a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do it again, but we're going to do like Bunga Bunga Bottomless Brunch.
Ah,
Like the drag brunch
yeah,
thing. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go,
that's fun.
and we're going to be like dressed up.
You can invite me. I'll just come along.
Yeah, we haven't fixed the date yet, but that is
can invite
what
me.
we're going to do. You can come.
I want
It's
to come.
Especially
Then I
if,
don't have to drag friends. or do you want me to bring
if this
friends?
is successful, we can. Well, if this is successful, I won't need you to bring anyone. But if not, yeah, bring him.
Okay, good. Let's move on to adventure section.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Where do we want to go?
Where do we want to go? We first want to go to what would your TED Talk topic be?
TED Talk. What do I know most about? Communication.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's relevant for everything I do, right? I work in digital marketing. That's all about communicating value to people and
Are
solving
you B2B
pain
or
points.
B2C?
B2B.
Oh.
B2B. But yeah, communication, relevant to everything I do, right? Digital marketing, it's all about communicating value to people. Refereeing, communication is like vital because you've got to manage people. You've got to, manage conflict as well.
Yeah,
Think about-
probably quite a lot of conflict.
You've got to be quite resilient as well to communication you're receiving
Yeah.
from spectators who abuse you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Only yesterday I was called the fucking worst names in the world, but it's fine.
Just
You
move
brush
on.
it off, and then
Yeah.
they're buying you a pint in the clubhouse afterwards. So you're like, well, clearly I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Communication had to be, and also it's vital in like relationships, right? Like I said,
Oh, the biggest, literally the biggest
I
thing.
joke about hating people now, but like I used to be the person who everyone knew,
Yeah.
and who would like link everyone up. So
You little matchmaker.
I was. Coaches don't play, Katie. Coaches don't play. All right. A number of people
That's fair.
number of people that I know that are together because of me, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
why can't I do that for myself?
I know. Don't worry, the irony's not lost on me. Like, everyone's like, you have a fucking dating podcast and you're single. Great. Thanks. Yeah, I'm aware.
Coaches don't play. Remember that one.
Does that mean
Remember
we're
that
single
one.
forever, though? Because I was like, oh, I hope not.
It's like when, I've got mates who are in relationships and they come to me for like counselling, like relationship advice. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, give the best relationship advice. And they're like, why aren't you in a relationship again? And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck off, right?
Yeah. Don't ask that question because there's no right answer.
We're
It's a
focusing on you right
it's
now,
a
actually.
stupid
Yeah.
question. It is the most dumb question though. It's like, well, I don't know.
If I knew, maybe I wouldn't be, you know.
I think sometimes they turn around and they expect you to be like, oh, it's definitely because of X, Y, Z. And it's like, what? If you knew that.
Honestly, yeah. So probably communication is where I'd go with that. Yeah, and that's quite a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
What are your top tips for how to communicate?
listen more than you speak.
Nice. Succinct.
Simple.
Yeah, that's one of my tips for like, if you're worried about over talking on a date, for everything you say about yourself, you should ask 2 questions back. So then you're listening double for the amount you're speaking.
Yeah. I think just in general, people want to feel heard in any walk of life. They want to feel heard or they want to feel seen.
Yeah.
So
Giving them
give
that
them
space.
that space to do
Yeah.
that. You know, everyone needs to vent every now and again. Just let them.
Let them. What a great TED Talk.
That's it.
I think it would do well.
Yeah, that's it. You've got it now.
Yeah. It'll be millions of downloads. Okay, and final question of this section is, what is the award you should be nominated for?
Yeah, I nurse a pint.
Okay.
I nurse a pint a long while.
Slowest drinker award.
Slowest pint drinker. I don't drink like beer, so even if I have a
Yeah.
pint, it's cider, right?
Yeah, me too. I'm a cider.
And
That's what I
then,
drink.
but then if I'm out, as Mickey Flanagan would say, I'm on spirits and mixers. Like
Yeah.
gin tonic, rum ginger beer, like stuff that won't result in a hangover, generally speaking. Because I've got to be up early to do yoga or go out and do football, or whatever.
Yeah, fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I've not got a match, then I'm doing yoga to recover. So
Oh, you like yoga?
yeah, big time.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All my yoga classes, it's like only women.
Yeah,
And I
I
always
mean, I don't go
wonder-
to classes.
Oh, you just
I
do it.
just do it on my balcony, and I just
Nice.
Yeah.
Very spiritual.
Well, it's more a case of just like I can't be bothered to leave the flat.
Are you watching the most recent series of Married at First Sight?
No.
It just really reminded me of a character then. That's why I said, oh, spiritual, because there's this guy called Brad.
Right.
And he's just like, he's actually an awful person. So it's not that I'm saying you're an
brilliant.
awful person, but I can just imagine him doing that.
The
Like,
podcast was going so well.
yoga on the
You
balcony.
really
just
remind me of this awful
He's
human
actually-
being.
He's like, no, and he's so awful, he got asked to leave the show.
God.
I know. He started using language being like, I won't allow her to do that.
Oh God.
And the experts were like,
Manipulative.
yeah, it was really bad.
You can't say that,
Yeah.
actually.
And they tried to correct it. Like, they kept him on the show probably for too long. But anyway.
Give him the benefit of the doubt sometimes, don't you? And it bites you in the arse.
Yeah. So if we're doing a round review with pints,
Oh, yeah.
is that where it comes from? People get like, you're so slow.
Yeah, literally. I'll have gone through like half of it and they'll all be finished.
And then want another one.
when
Yeah.
wanting another one, I'm just there like, guys, it's not a race. Trying to enjoy it.
Trying. No, not succeeding.
Not succeeding.
Would rather a gin and tonic.
Honestly. Do you know what? Just get the other round in and just get me this, yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll drink at the same speed probably.
Yeah, exactly. Probably match up.
It would. Cool. We'll move on to affection section. First question is, what are you weirdly attracted to?
Someone would probably have a shitload to say about this. My mates would probably absolutely rinse me for random stuff. Probably like someone who's a bit, I guess they don't care, like carefree.
Okay.
Like in the
That's
sense
cool.
of like,
They don't care what other people think.
they don't need validation from
Yeah.
other people. I think it's that. Like they still care about themselves.
Yeah, they still look after
Do you
themselves.
know what I mean? Like they still like to look nice and
Yeah.
you know, obviously-
Shower.
Yeah. Well, that's a basic need. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
They're
If someone
clean.
weren't showering, they're not even in contention. Right? Come on now.
Come on.
Can't be with a rotter.
I haven't heard that word in ages.
Rotter.
It's such a British word, like rotter.
Oh, I can't be doing that. But yeah,
That's funny.
when I say that, I mean like isn't afraid to like get up and do karaoke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
because they don't give a fuck what people think. Like they only care about their friends and the people that matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they'll kind of be encouraging and supporting.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I like some of my mates are a bit like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do that because there's so many people around. Like, why do you care? And I'm quite attracted to that energy. Like, yeah, it's not like it's not necessarily like a physical trait, I guess.
Yeah, no.
It's like good conversation as well. Someone who can be like I used to be and like speak to random people about anything.
I'm sure you can still do that.
I can still do it.
Yeah.
I've still got those skills, but like I just don't enjoy it anymore.
No.
I do it and it's like, this is so fake.
Yeah. You just know you're like, I'm being so unauthentic.
It's like when I'm at a house party with my mates and I'm meeting all these new people for the first time. He's like, yeah, I invited you because I know you talk to everyone. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So that's my role now. Okay. Yeah.
And that's not what I want to do.
And it's, I wanted to come in and just play some drinking games and
Yeah.
piss off home. And now I'm speaking to everyone in the party. Like, basically welcome them into the door.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like the doorman.
Basically the chauffeur. Yeah, like.
You're like the second host.
Yeah, no, he's that guy who stands at the shops and is like, welcome, you know, the people
Oh,
on
yeah.
TikTok, you know the one I'm on about?
Yeah, yeah.
Basically that guy. Without the top hat and tails.
Yeah, what's he called?
Oh, I don't know.
The really posh
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
In a
I'm not posh
purple
either,
suit.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Not posh
You
either.
could be the East London version.
Fantastic. Well one. What are you saying? Is that good, yeah?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Cheers. Yeah.
Had some practice.
Oh, yeah.
Know some people.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play your friend's
My
recommendation
friend's
now
audio. Oh,
of
God.
why someone should date you.
She's going to love this. Well, first of all, do you want both of them?
Oh, you got two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first one was...
Gosh.
They shouldn't.
That was the first one. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't,
So,
right?
thanks for that, Darcy. She did come back with a nicer one.
So someone should date because it's great fun to be around, very chatty, so you won't need to think of much to say. Just be prepared to do a lot of eye rolling because he does chat a lot of shit. Very kind-hearted, good to be around, very generous, all-round good person.
Oh, nice.
That was surprisingly nice for her. I love her, but that could have been anything. Honestly.
At least she got in the you chat shit. So she's still got in one dig there.
She's in Indonesia at the moment, to be fair, so I'm lucky I got that out of her.
Yeah. Well, I like that. What was her rationale for no, you shouldn't?
She shouldn't. I don't know if she knows me. No, I think she's just, she's also single, so I think she's just like, oh, fuck, if gets in a relationship, that's her left as the last person,
Yeah,
like, standing
yeah.
sort of thing, in her, like, circle, in, like, our circle.
It is a
So-
worry. Like, I've thought about this a lot. At the moment, I have quite a lot of single friends, and it's so helpful to have them around and, like,
Yeah.
to hang out with. And I've definitely seen TikToks where people have been like, I literally have none left. And I'm like, I don't think I could get to that point. I'd be so depressed.
Yeah, like I said, I've got, like, different circles, so, like, in one
Yeah.
circle, I am literally the last
Me too.
person.
My
And
uni
it's
friends,
like,
that's me.
Fantastic.
Just
but
sat there on my own at the dinner.
thankfully, I've got the others to, thankfully, I've got the others to drag me out and
Yeah.
force me to meet people.
I have to admit, I think if that happened, you just have to find new people, probably.
Get a cat.
Get yeah. He gestures that I'm already at that stage. Oh, yeah,
We're
the cat is
laughing,
my...
but we're crying.
We've got to laugh, otherwise we will cry. Oh, the poor cat. Nah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He does sleep with me, though, so... I'm not alone in
Fair
bed.
I am.
So maybe I'm doing one better than you, actually.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
Okay, let's wrap it up with... You can do a short summary of why someone should date you.
Why should someone date me?
There's been no red flags
There's
throughout
been
this
no.
whole
I
recording.
told you, if you find any, you got to let me know. We haven't found any, so
Other than you don't like new people.
I don't like new people, but like,
So on the first date, they got to impress.
well, yeah, all right, yeah.
I
Fair.
guess, but that's silly. That's a silly comment. You always have to impress.
Well, it depends how low your standards are at the time. Like, come on. We've all done things we've regretted.
Yeah, if we just had a bit of a shared day, it might be
Just
more
needed
tolerable.
a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Why should someone date? Yeah, I don't know, I'm a normal bloke. I feel like that's quite hard to find nowadays. Like,
No, you're actually
some of the
right.
blokes I know are fucking weird. Like,
I'm normal. I love
I'm
that.
not. Like, so there's that.
I'm a normal bloke.
I think that's quite rare nowadays.
I think
We're
that's-
laughing about it, but
That's the title of
scarily.
the episode. The one with the normal bloke. I love it. That's your one word.
Yeah, like, I'm a normal bloke.
I know what you mean, though.
Like a
You're
lot
not
of
gonna
the
do
guys I know don't
like
even
fucking
know.
weird
yeah,
stuff.
like, don't know. They literally are fucking freaks, actually. Like a lot of my mates are girls, right? A lot of them, and it's got to the point where I can't invite some of the blokes I know around because I'm like, you don't know how to behave in front of a woman.
Yeah, well, they'll freak out.
Like a guy once told me, I've got a guy friend who once said to me, guys can't be friends with girls.
Yeah, I know those people that also
And I'm
believe
like,
that, and it's just,
what are you on about?
it's rubbish.
It's just horseshit.
Yeah. I've got really good guy friends.
Yeah.
And I have never fancied them, will never fancy them. Like, it's not that energy.
It's not. It's like more sisterly. I look at a lot of my mates. They're like, it's sort of sisterly.
Yeah.
I love them to bits, but it's like a sisterly love.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'd be like weirded out if they ever like hit on me.
Oh, that
I'd
once
be like,
happened.
no, what are you doing?
That once happened to me. It was like his birthday, and he like confessed his love, and I cried. I cried because I was like so upset, not happy because it's like I was so sad. And my other male friend was also there, and he was like, "Casey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Why are you sad?" And I was like, "Because now it's ruined."
Yeah,
Like, I was
yeah.
actually genuinely like
Can't go
pissed
back
off
from that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was annoyed. I was like, "Why has he made? Now he's made it weird." And like we never hang out as like a three anymore because it's just weird now.
Yeah.
Like, and he's got a new girlfriend. It's fine, but like it ruined it.
Yeah. Because you know those feelings were there at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like some of the guys I know are just fucking weird with it. They're like, yeah, it's just like they don't know how to speak to girls even. I'm like, what are you do? Like I look at them, something. What are you saying?
I'd love to see what they write on those apps.
Oh, I wouldn't. Probably just annoy me. Why am I friends with you? I think that anyway. Sometimes, like, I'm like, why am I friends with you?
What do we have in common?
Just nothing at this point. It's just I've known you years. Like that's all it is. Like you've just been in my vicinity for that amount of time that I'm just now stuck with you. Like,
To be fair, breaking up with friends or like ditching friends is really hard. It's
yeah,
a big
well,
topic.
It's not something you should try to do. I don't
No,
think.
but
I
like-
mean, there's cutting off people who are bad for you, but like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't have any of them. I've got rid of them.
Yeah, no. It's
Um,
like they have good intentions.
Yeah.
They're nice people.
Ultimately, they're all right. They're just
Yeah.
fucking freaks when it comes to girls. And that's why I say, why should someone date me? I'm a normal guy. Like, not a fucking weirdo. No, I'm clean. There you go. I'm not a rotter.
Not a rotter. No, it's good. I think we've covered it.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Normal bloke, not a rotter. Done. Tick, tick. What else?
Everyone's bar is literally so low as
So-
well.
Yeah, I'm alright looking. I reckon.
I reckon. I've been told.
I have been told. Mainly by gay guys. I'm a popular man in the gay community.
Really?
Oh, mate,
That's really
I
funny.
get hit on all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, sweet. I'm doing something right. Thank you. Like,
Do you
you.
know what? I actually agree. I think that's a big compliment.
yeah,
Because they look after themselves well.
Yeah. So if you're getting, I was like, fucking right on. Yes, I will have a drink. No, I don't like you squeezing my bum. Sorry.
Sorry.
Uh,
Not that way inclined.
no. I'll have a chat to you, but not going home with you.
Yeah.
You know. I imagine the girls who are listening will probably relate to that because they get that on a regular basis from
Straight men.
From straight men, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
They're like, oh, this guy's describing every night I ever go out on. Yeah,
Yeah, I have the drink and then I leave.
it's great. I love going to a gay club. It's a free night.
That's so funny. That's like your equivalent of our normal nights where you're just like, oh, I found a space where I get bought the drinks.
Yeah, it's great. I can love it. Yeah. So I'm all right looking. I'm not a rotter. I'm a normal guy. Quite funny, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say you're funny.
If I turn it on, I
You've
can
made me
be.
laugh
Yeah.
enough.
That's all right.
That's enough.
I've ticked the funny quota. And then, yeah, when I've All right, when I've had a shave, I'm a bit better looking.
I actually quite like the stubble look. Yeah.
I think when I'm clean shaven, I've got a nice. I like my jaw. That's probably my favourite feature. My
interesting.
jawline. So
yeah, you need to show it off a bit more.
Yeah.
Because there's so many guys, to be fair, like, if I was a guy, I'd so do that. I'd, like, hide the chin area with a beard. Well, it's not even like a beard. It's, like, stubble.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's, like, in between at the moment, I think.
Yeah, it is. No, I think it suits you.
Yeah, I get told. Yeah, I get told mixed things.
Yeah.
Because
I've only seen it this way.
I did it in COVID. I grew it out.
Yeah.
Classic.
He didn't.
And it ended up looking like Richard Hammond, so it was not a great look for me. It was not a great look for me at all. But I'm self-aware.
Another reason.
So I fixed it.
I knew I looked shit.
I knew I looked like a joke. And I sorted that out.
That's really funny. Okay, we're done. Thanks for coming on.
No worries.
It was good. If you think dating a normal bloke is a rarity in this day and age and would like to go on a date with this guest, message the podcast on Instagram @SingleSounds or via the email in the description of this episode. All the links you need are in the contact section there. So, this week concludes the last of the London singles before we move to the north of the UK next week. I can't wait for you to hear these episodes. They're going to go on for a month. So I'm very excited to branch out on my little road trip, and I can't wait to showcase some northern people for you all. So thank you for listening as always, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great week. Bye.
Why should someone date me? I'm a normal